Here are two brand new games that you can play on Zoom using the poll function. Game number one is simply called Fun Facts. Here's how you play. First, before you go into the game, you're going to collect fun facts about people. You can do so by sending them a simple questionnaire or a survey, or however that looks like. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring one person up on screen and you're going to say, all right, I have 4 options for you and one of them is correct. And you're saying this to the audience, where you're telling the audience that you have 4 options for them to choose from about, say, Johnny. Johnny is on screen with you, and Johnny has a fun fact that he's given us, and we are going to guess what his fun fact is. There's 4 options in the poll, and when I launch it, you have to choose which one you think Johnny, it's actually the fun fact about Johnny. The other 3 are not correct. They are made up. You've predetermined what they are, and you've made them up just to be kind of fun, and you think that the audience might go for it instead. And then how you play is you say, all right, Johnny, I'm going to let one person from the audience interview you for 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes, however long you want to do it, but probably no more than 2 minutes. That person comes up on screen with you, and they get to interview Johnny for a determined length of time, 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. They get to ask him questions to try to reveal what the fun fact about Johnny is. And then at the end, you say, all right, now we're going to launch the poll and we're going to see what do you think Johnny's fun fact is. Then you pull it up and everybody votes. And then right then and there, Johnny reveals what the fun fact is. It's a really, really fun game, and it's an amazing icebreaker for team building, for corporate settings, for personal settings, private parties, but it's a really, really fun icebreaker game. If you just learned a new game so far, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Now, the second game that I have for you is called Ask the Audience. Here's how you play. You play Ask the Audience by asking for 3 or 4 volunteers to come up and be your trivia players. They're going to be playing this trivia game called Ask the Audience. And then what's going to happen is you have a pre-selected number of questions, say 4 questions per person, and this person is going to be the person that's answering the question. But they're not answering what they think the correct answer is. They are answering what they think the audience thinks the correct answer is. So you're going to ask a trivia question like, in what year was Thomas Jefferson born? And then you're going to launch a poll. The audience is going to vote on it, but before they do, you're going to say, all right, now Johnny, we're going to pick on Johnny again. If your name is Johnny, comment in the chat. Johnny is up on screen, and Johnny is giving you an answer that he thinks the audience is going to vote for that trivia question. So you're going to have 4 different options of years, and it could be 1776, it could be 1725, 1717, and then 1743, which is the correct answer. And so Johnny is not voting what he thinks the correct answer is. He's voting what he thinks the audience is going to say the correct answer is. So if I'm Johnny, I say 1776, and then the audience votes, and whatever the audience answers, that is what Johnny is scored off of. So if Johnny said 1776 and the audience answers correctly 1743, well then Johnny does not get the points for that round. You can predetermine how many rounds each one is worth. Say the first 3 rounds are worth 10 points and the last round is worth 50. So it could be anybody's game at the end. Well then Johnny is competing to try to win the most points by answering the most correctly, but answering what he thinks the audience is going to answer. And that's how you play Ask the Audience. We'll see you in a future video.